Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go through a quick overview of the workflow in Lychee Slicer. This will include adding a 3D printer, importing a model, and preparing a model to print all the way to the export step that will generate a printable file for your 3D printer. We will start with the Resin 3D printer workflow and then switch to filament later in the video. To get started, you must add a profile for your printer in Lychee Slicer. Click on the 3D printer button here to open the machine and materials list. Select Add, then choose the type of printer you want to set up, either resin or filament. Now let's go ahead and select Resin 3D printer.
You can search by brand in the list or use the search bar.
Now that you've added a Resin 3D printer, you can click on the gear icon next to it to access the machine parameters. However, we won't go into detail of all the parameters in this video. We will just use the default values for this demo. Note that the following steps to add a profile are the same for resin and filament printers. The blue color of the interface indicates that you're using the Resin Slicer. Later in the video, we'll switch to the orange interface for the filament slicer. Now let's add our first model to the scene. You can click here to open the library and pick a model. You can also import your own designs from your computer simply by dragging and dropping the 3D model file into the slicer like this. Now that we have some models in the scene, you can click here to open the object list and manage your model. You can also select or hide them to focus on a specific model, for example. Let's move the chicken around using the Move tool. You can also raise it by a few millimeters. Now tilt the model using the Rotate tool. Tilting it on its back will help us avoid having supports on the most visible parts of our model. This will also help to have fewer floating parts to support later.
Let's move to the Prepare workspace to support our model.
We will add automatic supports to this model to speed up the support process. Select the Support tool, then click on the Auto tab in the right panel. Make sure your model is selected, then click on the Generate Automatic Supports. After a few seconds, you'll have a summary of the results and a supported model ready to print. Make sure to check that the model is supported correctly and no part of the model is missing supports. You can preview the slicing process and check each individual layer by moving the clipping bar here. Another way to do this is to use your keyboard's up and down arrow to move by layer, or using Shift and up and down to move 5 layers simultaneously. If needed, manually adjust the supports. Now to export your model, go to the Export workspace. You can again preview the slicing process and check each layer just like in the Prepared workspace but with more options. And here you can preview the printing process in your printer. Our At Scale feature will help you better understand the scale of your print. Now click on Export Slices to File to start the slicing process. The slicer will load the file and generate each layer image and pack them into a file your printer will use to print your design later. The summary shows you the print time, resin volume used, and where the file is saved. Now let's switch to the Filament 3D printer workflow. If you already have a Filament 3D printer, you can use this button in the toolbar to switch between slicers, or it will ask you to add a new one. When you switch between the type of 3D printer, it'll ask you if you want to save the scene, as all support information will be lost. Only the model geometry will be kept. The orange color lets you know you're using the filament slicer. Now let's clear the scene and add our benchy from the library. We can use the exact same tools as previously seen in the Resin Slicer to arrange our scene, including move, rotate, or even scale our model.
Let's move to the Prepare workspace to support our model.
Just like the Resin Slicer, you'll find a toolbar with support tools, but also the Override tool. You'll only find this in the Filament Slicer. This tool allows you to override the material profile you defined in the Preferences or Master Profile, with parameters specific to the scene as you work on it. Each project may require some tweaks and modifications, so the Override tool lets you quickly tweak them without affecting your selected master profile. The Basic and Adhesion tabs regroup the most used parameters, and the Advanced tab lets you create your own override list of parameters. For this video, like Resin, we'll just use the default values. Now click here to add a few supports. You can also click and drag on the model to paint supports on it. Once supported, you can go ahead and click on the Export workspace. Here you can click on Generate G-code to preview the final result. Just like in the Resin Slicer, you can navigate the layer preview using the manipulator. Once happy, simply click on the button labeled Export G-code to File to save your printable file. Just like the Resin Slicer, you'll see a summary window pop up when the export is complete. Check out our other videos on this channel to help you along your 3D printing journey. Our Discord server is also available should you need any additional help. Links are in the description. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.